Yeah. Hey, everybody.
Yay!
It's the program.
It's Tuesday.
Here are
Some
on
date.
TV once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines.
And we start talking for an hour. We do talk for an hour.
Radio listeners, I'd like to introduce you to somebody new. If you're on the radio.
Oh.
We're on the radio now, Carl. We've moved to the radio.
Yeah, and I heard that this was coming, but I was on the program. I guess last whatever it was, Friday or something like that. Things are kind of a blur for me. It's kind of crazy. So, yeah, Friday I learned about the passing of my friend, and I actually was able to have an emotional moment over her, or the fact that she's no longer here. It's the fact that she's no longer suffering that kind of gets me, that she had been suffering for 20, 25, maybe even 33 years. It's like she didn't act like a 33-year-old woman, kind of stuck perpetually in the kind of, mental state of high school at least, or, it's just sad for me to think about, that she had, she could have, I guess, been more productive with her life, but, she just kind of slowly ate herself to death.
Oh my gosh. Are you going through the stages of grief? Do you know the stages? I'm trying to remember what they are.
Well, the first one is denial, and I wasn't really in denial. It was something else that it just kind of struck me. I wanted to be able to, I guess, cry with on Friday. I was driven to her place by a friend, and I was driven from Jennifer's parents' place to home by her husband, Jennifer's sister's husband drove me home. But when I was at this house, everyone was pretty much grieving all together in one sense or another, and I didn't really have a whole lot of. I felt hurt and I felt pain, but it was just, what actually did it. And I could probably read, a small tribute about her on the program a little bit later on, if that's the direction that the program goes. But she was really kind of different, spiritually motivated, not, like a hard Christian or a hard this or a hard that, but she did have somewhat of a belief in Jesus, I guess. And so the Easter service, Passover, and the Easter service that I listened to alone this last couple of days ago, it struck me to the core. But it went between Easter and Earth Day, and she kind of was like, environmental degradations should be eradicated, and the sermon that the pastor spoke, it was really profound. Like, if we don't do something to stop doing what we're doing, and I'm on the fringes of this, stopping that myself. I recognize that, I want to be able to just, you can probably check me People on Facebook, whoever knows that I'm on Facebook, you can probably check me within 2 weeks time, I'm sure. um, I'm trying to not even just minimize my driving, but kind of make it into a social only thing, and make an event page, and
Out of driving?
to, yes, not drive, and I'm writing down all these different walking routines. I mean, we'll have to see where this goes, but I've got like a specific schedule, and if I got the specific schedule, I can leave a half an hour or 45 minutes ahead of time where I want to be, instead of like get down there in like 20 minutes or 15 minutes by car.
Mm-hmm.
And if we all take this different sacrifices, that's kind of like what the overall message of the Unitarian, the pastor's message was, that if we just kind of do whatever we can to stop our way of behavior right now, like Kenny, for example, all he does really in terms of personal transportation is he walks or he bikes. That's really commendable. I probably need to do more in terms of consciousness towards the being a good steward of the planet myself,
I don't do it for the planet.
and loving the planet, loving the place that we
It's
live.
Nature Week.
Oh, well, then that's kind of ironic, because Earth Day just happened a couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, Whether or not I will be successful in starting up this, uh, this event page, and making some sort of like uh, how it all will work out is anyone's guess. But at least my heart is in the right place right now, and yeah. So anyway, the sermon was like the waves of grief just kind of went through me as I heard the sermon, and then I stayed for second service, and I heard the sermon again, and it was just like waiting for the right word to come to be spoken. And I guess he said the right word, because I started crying like a baby yet again, because she Jennifer is pretty much uh, correct in one sense. I post-mortem that I guess things need to change, or we should eradicate all this kind of just stop driving cars or whatever else throws a whole lot of carbon in the air.
Yeah, well, if you stop driving and other people drive just like double, and all the airplanes and all that stuff, I think cars are not even the worst of it. But yeah.
Well, yeah. So if I could, I don't know if I make something like this social, and just um, you know, uh, have some sort of block of text of my walking routine. Maybe people would start joining me or whatever. If I'm looking for nonverbal communication outside of Facebook, to have people walk alongside me, that's like the kind of connection or friendship that I probably am really looking for. It's not like a friendship request from people in Saudi Arabia or New York City, or the Philippines or whatever.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm looking at the messages. We don't have any messages today.
Oh,
So
that's pretty true. But you could go in the archives and
you
play Mr. Ginsu's
listen to
message.
some old Mr. Ginsu messages from like October or something.
Yeah.
I think Oh, look at this. It's time for the dice game.
Ooh.
What happens here? We're gonna get out a pen. We're gonna write down a number on our hands between 1 and 6. Charlie, you get a 3. Charlie's putting his head up for the dice game. You ready to play the dice game? Alright, I got a number. Here we go. Uh-oh, where's the camera? Camera's gotta get turned on. There we go. Oh. Shaking. Carl's shaking his hand. And shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. There it goes. And what's gonna be?
Oh.
Oh, Carl, you roll your number. It's a 1.
No.
It's a 1, Carl. You got 500 points, huh?
Yes, I did.
Good time. Bird is scheduled to be here tomorrow. Let's remind him. Say, hey, Bird. You're scheduled to be here tomorrow. This is a reminder.
I could say that this is a wake-up phone call, but this is like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night.
Hey, wake up. It's time for breakfast.
Well, in Europe, maybe. Yeah, it would probably be Paris has an 8-hour difference, and I only know this because Jennifer's mom was over there once, Jennifer, finally breathed her last breath, which was, like, interesting.
She was in Paris at the time?
She was in Paris at the time.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's, like, wild. Really wild.
Oh, hello?
Hi, this is Robert. Thank you for calling. Please leave a message, and I will call you back. Have a good day.
Yo, Bird.
It's the program.
We're on TV and the radio. You can call us back. You have about 45 minutes. Thank you. Oh, Bird is texting. He said call back later.
Oops.
Have you ever been on the radio before?
No. That's kind of
time,
funny.
huh?
Yeah, first time. And, it's like, no.
We're being broadcast on the radio now.
Yes.
For the radio listeners,
Kowa.
you can call in. The number is 360-836-4384. That number is atop the screen for the viewers. We're on TV too, but it's 360-836-4384. You can call the number, leave a message to get yourself on TV. I think we should call Freddie, the producer.
Is there a tape delay with the program?
Yeah, it's the same delay as it is on TV. It's a week delay.
Wow.
A long delay. Whole 7 days. When was the last time you were here? It was on Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
You seen anything on the streets in the last couple of days here?
Do you have any no, just kind of thinking about feelings and whatnot and kind of checking over my shoulder. And
What's up?
Hey, Freddie. We're on the radio and TV. How are you doing today?
Oh, doing good. Hey, radio listeners, radio audience, what's going on? You guys listening in? It's maybe late night on Koa FM.
Yeah. We're here with Carl, too.
hey, Freddie.
Hey, Carl, hear from you, man.
Yeah, it's good to be here. You know, I have this kind of like joke or whatever. Well, it's probably not really a joke. You know, in the 2 years that I known Jennifer, she kind of groomed me to live the next 38 of my years in healthy ways. So I'm doing groups and whatnot, and just kind of uh, not trying to focus too much on any one thing, and just trying to stay positive and whatnot.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Hey, have you ever been on the radio before? Did Kenny already ask you that?
Kenny kind of asked me that, yes, and I said no, I don't believe so, as in any sort of capacity, but
Yeah, actually, no,
it's
that you whether on the radio than it is to know whether or not you've been on TV.
I could wave, but the waving wouldn't be noticed by the people on the radio.
It's true. We're trying to stay more audio oriented.
Right. So I could say shuffle, 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 but I don't know that would.
The funny thing about the radio, people can forget that I'm not in the studio. Like, hey, viewing or listeners, you see what I'm doing? How many fingers am I holding up?
3,
Can't tell.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe none.
2.
I, yeah, production end is going good. Just got a lot of episodes already like exported and ready to go. Got a couple tapes to pick up, but YouTube is doing this new really fantastic thing where you can upload the episodes and then publish them at a later date. And so I'm uploading all the episodes every time I make them, and then just publishing them on the day that they get released. So it's making YouTube up a lot smoother. So production is going great.
Great. You see anything on the news?
No, I heard about some old news that I thought was kind of interesting. I think it's from like 2 weeks ago, though, but I'm going to tell you anyway, because apparently the 911 in maybe Thurston County, like up in Seattle or something, that it went out, like they had an outage or like some kind of failure, and so people couldn't even call 911.
Oh man.
And I think it only lasted like a day, but still, someone like had a burglar in their house, and they like were trying to call 911 like 35 times or something, and then they couldn't even get a hold of them. Freaky. Can you
Oh,
imagine that?
that's scary. You always think the 911's gonna work. It even works on phones that aren't, that don't have any service or something.
Yeah, right. Like if you're not on a plan, you can still use your phone to call 911.
Yeah.
We got to figure out how they do that, and let people use like call the daily hour even if they don't have any plan.
Yeah, we gotta get the next 912.
Yeah.
Answer emergency services.
Cool. But yeah, that's about all I know about.
Great.
Yeah.
We have anything? Oh, we're gonna be going on the live into the studio, but that was already happened for the viewers and listeners. It's gonna be a little bit confusing because when we go on the radio on Saturday, it's gonna be last Saturday.
Yeah. That's true. Last Saturday, what do you mean?
Like, we're gonna be doing the show live on the radio at 2 a.m. on Saturday. But
Like Sunday, yeah.
on
morning and then
Sunday morning,
air on Saturday.
Wow.
but it's gonna be in the spot of the Saturday episode of the
And then it's going to play again next Saturday at 2 a.m. Is that what you mean?
yeah. And
Did we talk about? Yeah.
yeah.
So you're gonna do like a taping of the program there at Koa Studios?
Yeah, and we're gonna be live on the radio on the airwaves.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's about info time. Here it is.
Oh, cool.
Thanks, Freddie.
Hey, thank you guys. Have a great program. Good luck on the info time, Carl.
Peace out, bro.
Now it's
Bye.
info time.
Here are answers to some frequently asked questions about the program. You're watching it right now. It's your daily hour with me. It's a call-in television talk show that's filmed right. Every day of the week, every day of the year, airs it every night, 11:30 p.m. on channel. Oh God. I'm gonna have to remember the script. Ugh. If you're watching this at 2 a.m., the episode taped to the same month of the previous year, you can also watch any of the episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can come on the program, especially you. We rely on the community for content, so give us a call at this number and leave a message. We'll call you back soon. I would have to say that's a foul. You have a 5-yard penalty. First down.
What? You did it.
That's... Okay. Sure, I did it. But some of that text was like, it was straight out of left field, bro.
Oh yeah, because it's changed a little bit, but not all the way. So.
And the scrolling text at the very end, when it went... It's like... La 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 la. La 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 la
It's a
la.
little bit harder to read because it's familiar, but different. So you think, I thought I knew what was coming next, but then it's a little bit different. So it's
You need to throw the script at me
mm-hmm.
in paper form.
Throw the book.
Allow me to memorize it a
Throw the
little
book
bit.
at you.
Well, yeah.
Here, we'll listen to some archival Mr. Ginsu messages from like November or something.
Here we go, folks.
It's going. I'm trying to find them.
Oh, Charlie's looking for Snuggles.
Oh. Carl, you seen anything on the news? Any new news?
No. One news that I have to mention, but it would be after the fact to the people watching this particular episode. Jennifer's memorial service has been announced within the last 24 hours. So it's going to be at First Christian Church and at 11 on Saturday. Yeah, no. Too bad if people are finding about her untimely death now at 33 years of age. Well, sorry, but yeah, I don't know. I guess those are the breaks, or finding out about the memorial service like within the last 5 minutes. Sorry about that, but
well, it seems.
You can always, just, say a prayer for Jennifer, right in front of your YouTube machine, I guess.
Well, it seems to me that somebody out there is looking for kudos for busting the most sophisticated pot growing operation ever found in the fucking world. That's what they said on the news. The most sophisticated pot grow ever, and fucking, we're amazed.
I think he's
We're
passionate today
amazed, right?
when he
At
left
what
this out
fucking
recording.
people can do. And,
Yeah.
they were in awe. They were in shock and awe whenever they seen this. And
Isn't that a George
they
Bush
want
term?
kudos for busting
Shock and
my
awe?
medical marijuana factory that fucking factoried my medical marijuana to the point of getting cut down before I had a chance to smoke it. Fuck. Where does that put me, motherfuckers? Fuck you!
Oh no!
I know who you are, I'll kick you in your cunt.
Oh,
You don't get
Mr.
kudos. You get dog turds in your fucking Christmas stocking, motherfucker.
Okay.
Eat. Medical marijuana it was. Sorry, boys. You're a bunch of jackasses. You should have fucking asked a few questions. You could have asked questions, but you didn't, because you're a bunch of jackasses. And I would like to tell every single one of them I would get them in a cage and I will fight every one of them if they want. I would do it. I would try. I might get my ass kicked. I don't give a fuck. Not at this point. I'm ready. I'm ready to sign waivers that put me in a cage and defend yourself at all times. Okay? I'll get in there with 40 of them. I take them all on at once. Because fucking, I used to be a badass motherfucker, see? I still got some of that in me, but I understand I got a problem. But that don't fucking matter. I'll make an exception to the pain. If I can, I sure will. I would make an exception to the pain, and I would just fucking have to live through it, no matter what. And I would have to just drop down with about fucking a pound of cure, or just...
no, it got timed out. Mr. Ginsu has some weird stuff going on in his life.
Yeah. I had a response, but then it left me.
Should we keep listening to these archival messages?
Sure.
We could call McDonald's. Here's another Ginsu message. Here it goes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's another 3-minute one.
Here we go.
You know, I'm kind of glad to be moving out of this shithole. And I do mean shithole. Because I walked out on my front lawn yesterday to kind of stand the sun. I was going to talk to somebody on the phone. And what's sitting there for me, just waiting for me to step in it? It's a pile of dog shit left by the neighbor dog. God damn. And I know the one neighbor walked her dog right over there, fucking, I can only imagine taking shit fucking every day, pissing her shit in something. They got big old lawn, big old motherfucking lawn, you know, right there, right across the street from me, and nope, can't walk your dog on your own lawn. You gotta walk that fucker over on my lawn, so it thinks that's a good place to shit.
Sorry.
Mark some more territory. Smell some new things. See? What the fuck? So, yep. Hopefully where I move to, there won't be a lot of dogs shitting in my yard.
Oh, they already are. I heard about it from
Damn
him.
it. The first thing I do is I get there and there's a bunch of dog shit in the yard. I'm gonna bitch. And say, I don't know if I want to be here because look at all the dog shit in that fucking yard. Now, I'm only making shit up because I ain't even got there yet, but golly, I ain't got no animals. Why do I have to put up with everybody else's fucking animals if it's in my yard? And somebody had installed a cat door in my house, and them fuckers are coming in my house, besides they get under my house, come up the 8-foot hole in my fucking floor, and god damn it, who knows what they're fucking doing whenever I'm not here. Fucking animals, other people's animals. Jeez. I wish people would keep their track of fucking animals. Yep. Keep better track of your fucking animals. Actually go over there and pick that dog poop up. Mr. Hanky, pick Mr. Hanky up. Dog left Mr. Hanky laying right there. You can't take your own dog poopy and take it home with you. I invite you to take your own poop home with you, cause I ain't gonna pick it up. I'm just leaving it there. Probably whenever one of the you're gonna step in that poopy, and then fucking you're gonna get in his truck and start driving, and he's gonna go.
He got timed out. Hey, look at that. It's time for the next dice game.
Yes, sir.
Radio listeners, the phone number is 360-836-4304. You can call that number. You can leave a message. You can get on the radio. We're going to be rolling 2 dice right now if you have a number. So if you've written a number down your between 1 and 6 on your hand, then you're playing the dice game. Charlie gets a 3. I have 500 points. Carl has 500 points, not me. Here it goes. Oh, yeah. Drum roll, please. Oh, double threes, Charlie. You took it. You're in the lead. You took the lead from Carl.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Just remember, Carl, winning is a prize in itself.
Yeah, it is. But you're not going to get the prize of winning.
Unless I rolled on triple ones. Ta-da! Then I come out 2 ahead of Charlie. But that would be a really weird coincidence. Or yeah.
Charlie, what are you doing? Sleeping?
Not when you have the peanuts in your hand.
Yeah. A little bit. Woken up. Wake up, Charlie. Why are you sleeping? Because nighttime.
It's a good time to go to bed when it's nighttime.
Okay, we'll listen to one more Mr. Ginsey message while we start calling Mr. McDonald's here.
Yay! More angry guy entertainment.
Yeah. Mr. Ginsey has a lot to say. Let's call Santa Ana. Oh, where's the...
Did I ever tell you the story about when my little nieces and nephews come walking up, started talking code words around me? Did I ever tell you that story? Well, it's a short story, so I'll tell it quick. Alright.
Shoot for it.
So I'm standing there working, and my nieces and nephews thought they were going to be smartasses, and come up to me and start talking code words to each other because I'm there, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I turned around, I looked at them, and I said, "What? You think you're going to go over to the neighbor's house and play the PlayStation?" And they looked at me and went, "What? How did you do that?" And I'm like, "Man, I wasn't born yesterday, motherfuckers." I didn't tell them motherfuckers that, yep. I said, I weren't born yesterday. So, let's just say I put into that. They didn't talk code words around me no more. But I put the kibosh to that real fucking quick. Because they thought they was freaking smart. But fucking, I just let them know I'm smart also. So, play that story. Fucking, it was funny for me, I think, because they thought they was something else. They were talking code, and I fucking told them exactly what they was about to do, and they said, "Holy shit, our code sucks." Fucking later.
Oh, well, you didn't get timed out that time. What did the code say? I don't get it.
Probably like 10-4 and you know whatever is the like.
Army code?
Well, not army code. I was like thinking police codes, like
Oh, yeah.
like 10-4 is okay, and you know whatever code.
Hey, McDonald's, do you guys have sweet chili sauce?
Sweet chili? Actually, sweet chili is discontinued.
Oh, no. Really? That's my favorite, though.
It's sweet chili, chipotle barbecue, and hot mustard.
Oh, no. Are they going to bring it back? Is it seasonal now, or what?
I don't know, actually. I think they're going to bring in a new sauce, though. But it's going to be during the summer.
The new sauce. You don't know what's that going to be?
I'm not sure. Like, right now, so far, we got the new habanero ranch. That one's right now, but I don't know. There might be a possibility they might bring it back, depending on, if customers ask for it.
Oh, I'm asking for it.
Yeah. But there might be some McDonald's that still carry it, some,
Which
some
one?
corporate.
Which ones? Maybe, how about the one on Bristol?
I'm not sure.
Oh, you don't know which one's not franchise? Or is franchise, I guess.
Actually.
Oh, man, I really need to find that sauce.
Well, I don't know what else to tell you.
What kind of sauce? Maybe I can make it. Do you remember what was in that sauce?
Not really.
Maybe I could just
I didn't even know. Huh?
Maybe I can just put some like chili flakes in your sweet and sour sauce.
Probably. I'm not a big fan of sweet and sour, so I wouldn't really know.
Oh, what about the sweet chili? Did you ever have it? It was so good.
My favorite was actually the chipotle barbecue.
Oh, yeah. But that one's out too?
Yeah.
No, I want those sauces back. I feel teased. You remember they had those commercials with the chicken nuggets where they said that they're all about the sauce. I remember that was not too long ago, and then they took it away.
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay, no problem. Okay, bye.
Yeah, talking to McDonald's. I know what the McDonald's is thinking after asking about the sauce so much. But I really do want that sauce back. I'm unhappy that they took it away, really.
Do you think that there's like some sort of code for like controlled substances that his niece and nephew would know what that code was or whatever, and like snickering or whatever, like behind his back or something? Does that seem plausible that that's what he was talking about?
They're talking about crimes?
Well, like maybe pot is like the police consider that to be a controlled substance, or like I don't know. I was just trying to think of ways that these the niece and nephew would be like upsetting Mr. Ginsu by saying whatever they were saying.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of code they're talking. Maybe they have twin code or something. Sometimes twins make their own codes.
Okay, I just come up with an idea.
Okay.
Because Thurston County's been doing such a piss poor job of running this whole shitting match, fucking maybe what we do is we computerize the fucking justice system. As in, a computer is a fucking lawyer now, not the lawyer. The lawyer is just some dick for fucker, not lawyer, but fucking prosecutor. Just some.
Oh, hey, it's time for a commercial break.
There's a computer that will sit on one side of the courtroom And
After these messages, we'll be right
Poor
back.
Mr. Ginsu.
Dance Oli Dance. Dance Oli Dance. Live TV dance party. First Friday of the month. 8
Yeah.
p.m. to 9
3,
p.m.
and we
TCTV
basically
Studio
did
A,
stuff,
440 Yager
know.
Way. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Interior Limited presents Private Memories of the Skrill Meadow album.
Walked him like plenty of times through the park, and it's like
Private Memories.
no. I took him to downtown over on
Skrill Meadow. Available at these fine
Heritage.
Coming up on the next episode of Your Day Out with Me.
Your daily hour with
Yeah, everybody.
Hey, here we are. Another day, another program, another wonderful day of life.
Did you know
in
that Bird had a radio show
existence.
on KOA in 2008?
I think it was 2010.
Get to know.
Yeah.
We're on every
We'll
night at
check it
11:30 and 2 a.m. on TCTV on 22 and 2 a.m. on KOA 106.5 low power FM. Nature Week
Calling
360
about-
836. What are you saying about a leash, Carl?
Yeah, and then a leash around my neck.
What? What do you mean?
You know, she got me to Capital Recovery Center, and I got her to do one specific group outside of Capital Recovery Center, and we had this relationship, but the relationship that she had with food was much more profound, and I couldn't really top that. It's just sad that she kind of clung to solid food, even when she had this, procedure done on her that, to kind of shrink her stomach a little bit. She kind of failed at being her own parent in order to say, no, I can only have liquid food, like soups or whatnot, fully pureed, like broccoli and whatnot, like a broccoli cream of cheddar or whatever soup. She never was that specific set against, having solid food. So it was kind of, somewhat of a slow-moving train wreck to kind of watch. And the only thing I could really do for her is to make her comfortable and give her rides and whatnot. But, she, she couldn't, really keep up with me even at my slowest speed. I would have to be just have this mid-step pause or something. I don't even know. She kept on wheezing. Whenever she walked, a distance of like half a football field or 3/4 of a football field or whatever, and I just, I'm glad that she's in the place that she's no longer suffering on these kind of, this human form, these earthly conditions, of needing to eat every 4 or 8 hours or 10 hours or whatever your schedule is. Her schedule was probably eating every hour, and I don't know how she had this capacity to not be able to sleep at night. That's another kind of thing that made me sorrowful as a person that kind of cared about her, that it's like not really willing to put herself to bed at night for whatever reason. I have
Gotta sleep.
well, I have a couple of theories why. Like being like the respirator. She had sleep apnea, and maybe she was just kind of thrown awake every so often because she would be like coughing in one sense or another, and being coughed awake. It's like you're being pulled out of REM sleep. But I'm not a sleep pathologist at all, if that's what you call
A little bit.
a sleep doctor. But she's not suffering anymore. She can kind of be somewhat restful in peace until I'm kind of borrowing from Buddhist tradition here, until she comes back into some sort of life. I hope she doesn't have to take another human form in which she overeats again. But whatever.
Eat in moderation, people. Don't eat too much.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess we should keep listening to this Mr. Ginson message. Uh-oh.
And then prosecute, and then that would take care of that. You wouldn't have to pay prosecutors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Replace the
Prosecutors
computer
waste a
for a
bunch of people's time.
prosecutor.
Wasting it. Just
Lawyer.
wasting it. Just blatantly. It's like fraud, almost. So we just get the computer. We don't even have to pay the computer. Right? And that's how they do it in the fucking car factories. They don't even have to pay the machines. They just have
Robots.
So we just get rid of the prosecuting attorney altogether, because they're worthless anyway, as far as I can tell. And then we just put the computer there, and it will do the law. And if there's mistakes, it can have them corrected through the judge. And then, yeah. I think that's not such a bad idea. If you get my drift of the whole fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
Prosecuting attorney don't need to be there. Just a computer to say this, that, and the other. Any deals or pre-debt deals come by law out of the computer. And it's all written down anyway. All it would do is take about a fifth of a second to whip out the fucking this, that, or the other, and the prosecuting attorney would be going, well, I need a job. Maybe I ought to go grow me some marijuana and get me a job. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Or get the prosecuting attorney to go work down at the fucking marijuana factory and find out what the fucking marijuana fucking laws are, and then fucking they can go back to prosecuting, maybe. Maybe. No.
Maybe.
We're getting the computer to take over. We don't need the prosecutor no more. We just take over with the computer, see? Right?
Sure.
Just like you. Your job, you could let the computer take over. Like Watson, you know?
You can't have my job.
Fucking shit at Watson.
Computers can't run the show. Oh, it got timed out. Here we go. Let's call Bird again. He said to call him back later, so. Are you there, Bird? It's the program. Let's see if he's gonna. Oh.
Hello.
Hey, Bird. It's the program. We're on the air. How you doing today?
Hello, program. I'm doing fairly well today.
We're here with Carl,
How are
too.
you doing today?
Real
We're
good.
fine.
Hey. Hi, Carl.
How's it going?
Hello.
Bird, you're scheduled to be here tomorrow.
Yes. Yes. I'm looking forward to that.
I want to do 10 p.m. Is that a good time for you?
10 p.m.? Yeah, let's plan on that.
It's time for the last dice game. You want a number?
Time for the last dice game. Do I want a number?
Yeah, that's what that's the situation.
Yeah, give me a number 2.
Oh, that's my number. We're on team. Here we go.
Dice roll.
Oh yeah.
Dice roll. Rip.
556. Looks like Charlie won.
Oh,
Good boy.
congratulations, Charlie.
Charlie, you won the dice
That's
game.
really great.
He doesn't seem to care. He's sleeping.
Hey. Wonderful.
It's Nature Week this week, Bert. I know you like nature.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, I have some nature footage to share.
Great.
Probably with the program. So.
You
yeah,
go
definitely
camping,
have
Carl?
some.
What's that?
You ever go camping?
No.
All right. Hey, thanks, Bird. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, have a good night, you two.
Okay.
3.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Bye.
Have a good night, you too. I thought you were answering yourself.
Huh? How do I answer
Oh, yeah,
myself?
That too.
Have a good night, you too.
Yeah.
I said I
Have a
will.
good night, you
I think.
two.
Now I'm confused.
Mono? Oh. Here we go. Call the next McDonald's here at Santa Ana, California. Oh yeah, I saw you at a McDonald's.
Yeah, you might have.
Some
Y-
fries.
Yeah, get some of that fries.
What kind of sauce do you have with your fries?
I don't.
No sauce, just plain?
Just plain.
Not even ketchup?
Well, I guess I could get ketchup, but I'm not sitting down and eating, at a restaurant. It's food on the go, basically.
Mm-hmm. Potatoes.
Charlie doesn't like to go walking, for like half an hour to go to the bathroom.
What do you mean? I think he does like to do that.
Well, maybe we walked more than half an hour.
Oh, Charles tuckered out.
Man.
Long walks.
Yeah.
Can you hear Charlie? He's snoring a little bit. Here, I'm gonna do this so we can try to hear Charlie snoring. The process of me trying to record him made him stop. It's like Schrodinger's cat. You know the cat thing? Schrodinger's cat?
Well, I heard a cat purr before, but
What do you think about nature, Carl? What do you have to say about Nature Week?
I think we need to be better stewards of the planet. And nature is great, but if we're starting to like
Wait, what's a steward?
like an owner.
Mm.
If we have the planet, we might as well take care of it, because this planet was not given to us. It's a gift to our grandchildren, or whatever that saying or quote is for Native Americans, or from Native American tradition. And yeah, I kind of believe that it's Earth belongs to a generation that is not even born yet until we start dying off in an elder age. That's when we hand off the planet to the generation, but the who we're hand off to, they're not actually old enough to drive cars themselves, which is kind of like, maybe it's kind of like a quotation that's kind of like zen-like or whatever.
Uh-huh. That's good for nature. Do you ever go into the forest? Or you took Charlie to the forest today, right? Or that was just to the park?
Well, yeah, we went to Heritage Park, and then we went to Sylvester Park, because it's like, man, Charlie's not really going to the bathroom, so we went around the gazebo of Sylvester Park, and it's like, man, he just wants to walk around. He doesn't want to make like poop. So after a while, we went to group, and Charlie, when it settled down, he was kind of continuing to whine, which was kind of like a disruption. But I guess things happen as they're supposed to happen. I put Charlie in the car, and he kind of ruffled through some of the stale chips that was left behind for Jennifer. He ate those up, but in the process, he got kind of tangled up in one of the drive neutral reverse park sticks that come up from the center of the vehicle's center column.
Charlie, alright, here's another message, Mr. Ginsey. I think this might be the last thing we do today. So here we're going to listen to this one, yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay, you gotta be kidding me.
Nope.
The thing is, I went down to Jiffy Lube in Centralia, see?
Mm-hmm.
The motherfuckers, they're like, oh, what's your phone number? And I'm like, I don't want to give you my phone number. And
why?
he's running the license plate on my car, and he's like, I can't find your account number. I don't know who you are. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I dig my phone number out, and I show it to him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I got my oil changed. I pay him the $46. He gives me my change. I leave, and today I get me a fucking robocall, computer calling my fucking ass, and I am so fucking pissed. And I know exactly where the fuck.
Who did it, Mr. Ginsey? It's the end of the show. We made it through another episode of the program without losing consciousness or dying. Cherish life, everybody. Remember.
Yeah.
Life is, fleeting.
Yeah, don't get too locked into eating and filling your emotions with food. Not a good idea.
Thanks, Mr. Ginsu. Thanks, Freddie. Thanks, Bird. Thank you, Carl, for being here today.
Hey, you're welcome.
Thanks, Charlie. You won the dice game.
Charlie did. He got
He's a
3.
good boy.
He got 2 dice with 3 on them.
That's right. Thanks, Koa, and call the number 360-836-4384. Radio listeners, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for watching on TV.
Thank you, Freddie.
I had the story. I thought I was going to be able to tell it today. I forgot, and I don't have enough time. Maybe I'll have to say it tomorrow. It's a good thing that we have forever to say it, this story.
Time is up.
Thanks, episode number and date of the week. I got to figure out what day that is. It's April 22nd for us. Thanks, TVs. Thank you.
On Channel 22.
Computers, yes. Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. Check it out. We're on there.
Awesome.
Thanks. Phones, call the number 360-836-4384. Thanks, crew. You guys want to be on the crew? I don't have to do anything if you want, though.
It's pretty cool.
Thanks, UFO FBI, for the song. Thanks, TCTV, LaBaby.com. Check it out. It's like a feeling. Jordan E. Fabulous. Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you. Viewers, it's you. You're watching. Thanks. Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah, Charlie.
Bye bye.